Hi everyone, welcome to Value. So today we're going to look at Virgin Galactic, and that's just got some awesome news. The stock is up 18% in the pre-market, as you can see right here. Just fantastic. Like, why is this the case? Well, they just got FAA approval, and if you don't know what that means, basically it means they got their commercial launch license, which means they can fly any customers they want now, and which kind of means Richard Branson as well. So if Richard Branson kind of wants to beat Jeff Bezos to go to space, well, he actually can, because he's got a spacecraft that can fly anyone anytime now, and all he has to go is, I want to fly, and they can fly him to space. Now originally they kind of had the whole kind of idea that they needed to do 2 complete test flights to get this approval. So to get approval after 1 flight is just fantastic, and I think it just gave them a lot of confidence, a lot of information to just kind of like apply for it with the FAA. And I think the FAA saw a lot of data that they liked, and yeah, they've just gone for it, approved the license, and yeah, we see massive rise in the share price. Like, not just that, like if we look at this share chart, right? This stock has been going up slowly for the past month. It's been consolidating so well. Like, it hasn't been rising all of a sudden, like, too quickly. It's been doing it by a little bit, by a little bit, by a little bit. So it means, yeah, like the minute something really positive just came through the window, this stock just had all the momentum to just fly, because all the profit takers are out. All the traders had kind of just grind their way in and out of the stock, to the point that yeah, basically at $40 you had a really nice consolidation, and the minute this news came out, 18%. And the big question is, where's the stock price heading to now? Well, the stock price is likely to continue upwards all the way to the all-time highs. When is the all-time high going to be likely hit? Well, it's either going to be likely hit when Jeff Bezos makes a successful flight, because I think that's going to bring a lot of hype around this industry, or the next best thing, well, actually a better thing than Jeff Bezos flying, is actually Virgin Galactic flying. If they manage to fly Richard Branson earlier than Jeff Bezos, that's also going to do wonders for the share price. So either Virgin Galactic flies or Jeff Bezos flies. And Jeff Bezos is flying on the 20th of July, if I'm correct. So basically that means, yeah, like it just means you've got a lot of events happening that are really just in the favor of the industry and the stock itself. So I can see the stock price slowly trending upwards. Like it is jumping 18%, and it either has a lot of momentum and it carries it all the way to the all-time high, or you have a situation where it goes up, then it has a little correction, like a little, a bit of profit taking, it comes down a bit, and then slowly winds it itself going upwards. But I do see it going upwards to that $60 mark, and then that's where the really big test is, because that's where the all-time high is, and we are going to see what happens after that. But some amazing news. I think you enjoy it for what it is today. Enjoy that 18% if you're holding the stock. Yeah, I think it's just a great moment, and for anyone that just enjoyed, kind of had that belief in this company, you're seeing the really good results now, because each time they, do a successful flight, that's another milestone for the company. And now that they've got this license, this is a massive milestone for this company, because now this company can fly customers whenever they want now. Not that they're going to do it anytime soon. They still want to get 3 more flights out of the way. Another test flight, another flight for Richard Branson, and then they want to, they've got a contract to fly someone else, a researcher, into space as well. So yeah, like they've got enough flights to keep them busy for the time being, and it's also going to give them a lot of data. So I think it's just going to do really well for the share price, because in the next couple of months we could see about 3 flights. And I think, yeah, anyone watching is going to really want to get into the stock. Like at 9.69 billion at the $40 mark, it's not a bad price. With the 18% adjustment, we're basically looking at about close to a $12 billion company. 19% now in the pre-market, so I can see the stock just doing wonders today because the market all of a sudden is going to have a lot of belief in this company, and I think the stock price is going to head to that $60 mark within the next month. But yeah, it is contingent on positive news continuously coming along. But yeah, I think it's awesome news. And yeah, if we were to go through what was said, as they say, Virgin Galactic today announced the Federal Aviation Administration updated the company's existing commercial space transportation operator license to allow the space line to fly customers to space. And as it's put here, the adjustment to Virgin Galactic's operator's license, which the company has held since 2016, marks the first time the FAA has licensed a space line to fly customers. So the really key word there is customers. The minute you can fly customers, it means you have all the trust in the world by the FAA that the minute you can fly customers, it means your safety protocols are acceptable. Everyone is happy with that, and basically you can do what you like now. And I think that was the major milestone that just really needed to be passed. And then yeah, they're all good now. Chief Executive Michael Colglazer, he said, we're incredibly pleased with the results of our most recent flight, which achieved our stated flight test objectives. The flight performed flawlessly, and the results demonstrate the safety and elegance of our flight system. Today's approval by the FAA of our commercial launch license, in conjunction with the success of our May the 22nd test flight, gave us confidence as we proceed towards our first fully crewed test flight this summer. Yeah, so they've got a busy summer ahead of them, and yeah, I think shareholders will be having a very, very happy summer. If you're in the US. If you're somewhere else, it could be another season, of course. But yeah, like, awesome result. And we'll just see how the share price kind of goes on. I was actually planning to make a video about the stock that it hit $40 today, but now it's actually got even more better news to see the FAA approve the license for this company. And I think hitting past $50 should be easy. I think the stock probably might just go past $50 today, judging by this pre-market performance, which is extraordinary. And then I think after that we will trend upwards to that $60 mark, and then we'll see if the positive momentum continues or we need more news. I think the minute Virgin Galactic announces a next flight, or Jeff Bezos has a successful flight, I think that's what kind of brings a lot of confidence in this industry, that it's not as risky as everyone believes, and that if Blue Origin does it, Virgin Galactic can do it. It kind of brings a real positive vibe around the industry, that space tourism is realistic. It's also safe, because like, you're looking at a situation with Jeff Bezos, the richest person in the world, willing to put his life on the line and fly into space. Like, if it was that risky, he wouldn't be flying, would he? So if that's kind of just a real good classic example of, if it's risky, he wouldn't do it, and the same with Richard Branson. You've got Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos, both billionaires, both people who probably have, a lot to live for. They can enjoy many, many things with the wealth they've got, but they're willing to go on this flight that potentially we do perceive a lot of risk in, but they don't perceive that same risk for some reason, because they see all the data and it's pretty good. Yeah, so until then, I think we're just gonna watch this beautiful share price rise, close to around about 20-cent pre-market right now, which is amazing. Probably the best thing that every shareholder enjoys is watching massive rises of their stock. So I think enjoy the massive rise, and until next time, good luck investing, everyone.